All right, here's the first door top I'm working on. So somehow I need to put this next section of concrete wall in here with some sort of hole in the top. And I want to do something that is reusable and can be used on different size doors, because this one over here is a different shape and size. Let me think, what have I got around here? Oh, hold on a minute. I've got this. It looks like it's about the right width. Find the middle of that. That's about the middle right there. Alright, now if I stuff that up in there, I think that might be good. I think it's pretty good. Now I just need to get my concrete forms in there without knocking the thing over. Alright. That looks about right. Pretty much. Okay, it's tomorrow. So this concrete is... Let me start that again. Okay, it's tomorrow. So that means this concrete is only 1 day old, but I did put extra cement in it. So hopefully it should be fine to get this out. Cool. Ah, that worked great. I better not mess with it. Wow, looking straight on, I think I actually lined it up really well. I know at the bottom this side comes in more. That one goes out a little. I need to just bring this in a little bit. When I put in the stuff that goes here, I want to make like kind of like an igloo entrance kind of thing. I think I have an idea of how to do that. But yeah, I'm not going to mess with it right now. I can do that part, I don't know, in a few days, a week. Because the way concrete works, it gets significantly stronger every day for like the first week. And then it kind of slows down in its strength gaining. But it keeps getting stronger over a pretty long period of time. And I think I can use this piece of aluminum in here to do this door too. I just have to spread it open a little more. But it looked like it worked really well. I'll leave the piece of aluminum there too, because I don't need it today. I'll do the piece in here, and then the next day I'll need it for that. Wait a minute. Maybe I should take the form off today while the concrete's still kind of weak, because then it'll come out easy and I'll be able to get any concrete that's stuck on it off easily. Alright, let me do that. I also filled in the crack here that was made by this sinking foundation part, which I fixed the other day, you know, by sticking a pipe in there and using a steel rod to pound rocks in here. I put like 5 buckets of rocks and sand all under this wall, and it looks like where I filled in the crack, I did this 2 days ago, and it hasn't opened up at all. Now when I put this material in, I had to make it a little bit wet, wetter than I you know, really should, just to be able to get it into the crack all the way. So when you get the cement that wet, it shrinks, so it cracks like on its own. So it has a bunch of cracks going this way and stuff, and kind of all over the place. And that's fine. I'm just worried about if it's making a crack along the whole crack. And I did put an extra dry blob across the whole seam here so that I'd be able to tell if there was a crack in that, because this didn't crack at all. So right here I've got a solid piece of material right across, and it's been 2 days and no crack, so that's good. So that's that one. And then the other crack, that's where it opened up at the top, so this came down, and over here it opened up at the bottom where this whole area sunk. And I filled in this crack too, and, you know, it's got the shrinkage cracks, but down here somewhere, yeah, right here, there was a spot where there was no crack, no cracking at all, so I'd be able to tell if a crack developed, and it looks like there's nothing. So it looks like this wall is stable at this point. So now I can just fill in the rest of my little cracks and stuff, and it should be fine. Oh, for all the shrinkage cracks, I'll just get some soggy cement and kind of pour it on here, and it'll soak into there and fill in those tiny little hairline cracks and stuff. But they're not really a problem anyway. The biggest crack in the wall was right over here, and I don't know, that was like a month and a half ago or something. I don't know, it was a while ago when I actually patched that one. And taking a look at it now, yeah, it hasn't opened up at all. It looks like it, you know, the ground over here sunk or whatever it did. The crack opened up, and once the ground got stable, it stayed. So when I filled it in, you know, no more crack. So that's a really good sign.
The door looks really awesome.
So it passes inspection?
Yeah.
Awesomeness inspection?
Yeah.
Can you walk through it? I'm just kidding. The ground is like way low. I just went to look at a boat a guy was selling, and we came back with an extra chicken. The guy was going to eat it for dinner tomorrow because it was trying to make babies. And Deshana happens to want a chicken that will make babies. So, extra chicken.